Hello, welcome to Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill review with me, All Things Wrestling, and joined as always by KK and Dave from Crackstream Productions. How are you two doing today?
Doing good.
I'm alright.
Well, what a decent show that was.
Right.
Of course.
We kicked off with the pre-show match, which was Brian Myers versus Josh Alexander, which was surprisingly a very good match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fast-paced.
Yeah, a very fast-paced match. Brian Myers won with a lariat, which was really decent. I give it 3.75 out of 5.
I ended up giving it a 3. It was a good match to kind of set the tone for things, but
Yeah, I gave it a 4 because it
anything
was like,
special.
yeah, I gave it a 4 because it was like, a good way to start off the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, then it was confirmed in the last bit on the pre-show, Madison Rayne is retiring from Impact Wrestling.
And we got to see D'Lo Brown and Matt Striker.
Yeah, who was on commentary all night, who, I gotta say, was a very nice commentary team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't take away from any of the action. Like, half the time I forgot they were there, but that's a good thing, commentators. Commentators are not meant to make you focus on them. You're meant to be focusing on the wrestling, and they're there to add context. They did very well at that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We then open with our first match, Decay, Crazy Steve and Rosemary, who are officially back as Decay now, which is awesome, versus Tennille Dashwood and Kayla with a K.
Yeah.
This was a good opening match.
Yeah, my favorite part was the double choke slam.
Oh, yeah. And Green Mist to both Caleb and Tennille Dashwood, and then Crazy Steve picked up the victory for the team.
Yeah. I gave this a 3 out of 5.
I give it a 3 as well. Dave?
I gave it a slightly higher. I said 3.5 out of 5.
There we go. Just at this note, if you want to see these star ratings and don't want to rewatch the video again, they are in my Discord server under pay-per-view star ratings. You can see all of our star ratings for every single pay-per-view that we watch in there. We then go to our Falls Count Anywhere match. Tommy Dreamer, Rhino and Jake. Cousin Jake versus Eric Young, Cody Deaner and Joe Doering. This match was actually pretty decent. Falls Count Anywhere, no disqualification match. Not too violent, but I think that was designed because one of the matches were megally violent, so it was getting you up in the range but didn't go excessively with it.
And that's their new name, right? Violent by Design.
Yes, that is the new tag team name for Joe Doering, Eric Young, and Cousin Jake. Oh no, sorry, not Cousin Jake. Cody Deaner. Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah, I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 3.5. I was expecting that to be a little bit more violent than what it was.
Yeah, it was good to carry on the feud, but yeah, if it had been a bit more violent, it probably could have moved up a little bit on it. But overall, it was still a great 6-man tag match.
I like seeing when Joe, he broke the candlestick over his knee.
Oh, yeah, that was great. That was a great moment.
Just turned it into splinters.
Yeah. We then go to the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship match. Havoc and Nevaeh versus Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz. We had to have a big argument over this because somebody wanted to give it 5 stars.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah. The winners were Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
I gave it a 4.
Yeah, only because I convinced you to put it down from 5.
Yep.
And I gave it a 3. It was an okay women's match.
Yeah, and then after Gail Kim and Madison Rayne came and presented the belts to Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan, which was nice, I think.
Yeah, it was good to see Gail Kim.
Yeah. We
Next
then
came the match that nobody expected to see because
Yeah.
it wasn't even on the card.
But it was a good surprise though.
definitely.
Yes.
Ace Austin came out to whinge about not being in the X Division Championship match and be like, get me in the match. And then Scott D'Amore's like, I've got you a special opponent. It was Matt Cardona, also known as Zack Ryder in WWE.
Woo woo woo.
The match was about a minute long, and Mad Mouth Fulton attacked during the match. So Matt Cardona won by disqualification.
He had a nice radio silence.
Yeah, Rough Rider was hit on Fulton, so there's definitely going to be a feud between these sets of people, which is very interesting to set up. But because the match was like a minute and it ended in DQ, the match gets non-applicable star ratings.
Yeah, Matt came in and he made a statement.
Yeah.
Now, is it similar to what they're doing with Kenny Omega, where it's kind of here today, gone tomorrow, or is he permanently with Impact now?
We shall find out soon. Who knows?
That's the question that everybody's asking at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We then go to the X Division match: Manic versus Chris Bay versus Rohit Raju. During the match, Manic got demasked, but he was wearing face paint, so we still don't know who Manic is. It's clearly TJP.
Clearly.
But yes,
Yeah.
Manic did manage to pick up the victory and retain his championship with the most deadliest of moves, the roll-up.
The roll-up.
Pace of this action was insane.
Yeah, this match was pretty decent. I gave it a 3.75 out of 5.
I gave it 3 out of 5.
And I gave it a 4. I felt that the pace really was really sound, really fast from the get-go, right through.
Yeah. Yeah, it was overall decent match. After that, we had Gianna Perazzo versus Taya Valkyrie. To be perfectly honest,
This is where I started losing interest.
yeah,
a little bit.
this match got a 2 from me.
Yeah, because everybody was ejected from ringside, and Susan was recording everything.
Yeah, I gave it a 2 out of 5. There was a lot of shots that didn't hit, a couple botches.
Yeah, I give it a 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gave
overall, it was. I mean, Gianna Perazzo retained, but it wasn't that good.
It really wasn't.
Yes, definitely. Definitely not lived up to what I was expecting. We then go to our next match, which is
Probably the weirdest segment I've ever watched on any
Oh.
wrestling program.
Most confusing
Okay.
segment ever.
it was Ethan Page and Karate Man, clearly on a green screen. Ended with him ripping out Ethan Page's heart.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a 2 out of 5. Wasn't really impressed with it.
No, but he rated it as a segment, so it's 2 out of 10. So it makes it even worse of a rating.
Yeah, that too.
I gave it a 2 out of 10.
I gave it a 1 out of 10. That was the weirdest thing I have ever watched. It made next to zero sense. The fighting scenes were terribly choreographed and like weren't even making contact. And then that multiple kicking strike thing that they took straight out of Mortal Kombat. No, stop this now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they edited it badly on purpose to take the piss because he's leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was not good. We then go to, by far, the best match on the entire card, the Barbed Wire Massacre match, Eddie Edwards versus Sami Callihan. My God, this match was brutal.
They were killing each other.
Oh, Jesus, I mean, honestly, there was so much barbed wire shots and everything. Eddie Edwards somehow won. This was an easy 5-star.
Yeah, Eddie booted Sami.
I wanted to say less, but you wouldn't let me.
Your reason was you wanted more blood. That's
More
not a valid
blood,
reason to not give it 5 stars.
That is a very valid reason. More blood. Well, let's see what they say in your comments below.
Yes.
More blood. Is that a reason to give a match that, technically speaking, was very sound? Is that a reason to give it less than 5 stars? I wanted more blood.
Yeah, but basically, he hit an Emerald Frozen on a barbed wire board. I don't know what that move is, but this was.
Yeah, it was like a pile driver.
Oh yeah, it was a tribute to the late Mizora Mizawa. I think it's a Japanese legend. Sorry, I butchered his name. I do apologise to any and all fans. I'm not that good at pronouncing new Japanese names.
The name does sound familiar.
Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of who he is. We then go to our main event of the evening. The team of the Bullet Club. Yes, they're officially called the Bullet Club because they were wearing Bullet Club merchandise. They were wearing Bullet Club shirts. Gallows had Bullet Club all over his tights. They're officially the Bullet Club.
Mega calls himself the best belt machine.
Versus Chris Sabin, Moose, and Rich Swann. This match was really, really good.
Yeah, I was actually surprised to see that that Moose got along with Swann.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Moose did a standing moonsault.
Yep, Moose is one of the most athletic big men you will ever meet. He makes Keith Lee look like James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
He's seriously.
Swann did a
Moose is freakishly athletic.
Yeah.
But yes, One Winged Angel for the win by Kenny Omega. Good match.
Yeah.
4.5.
I gave it
4.5 because more blood.
Overall, I would rate the show 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 out of 10 as well.
Yeah?
No, you didn't.
I mean 7, yeah, 7.
Yeah, and I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Overall, that was definitely better than the last event they put on, but with what matches were on there, I'm not surprised that it beat the shit out of the last event.
Yeah,
and then again, the last one we gave a 7 for Genesis, so it shows a good quality Impact events.
Yeah, this was an improvement.
Yeah. The problem is I feel like they've peaked early this year. How much farther can you go up from this?
More blood?
Yes!
More blood.
More blood.
I want Cody Rhodes versus Dusty Rhodes amount of blood.
That was a lot of blood in that Dustin Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes match. But before we go on a massive amount of tangents talking about irrelevant things, let's wrap this video up before it gets massively too long. Yes, check out Dave at Crack Screen Productions. He will be live on Monday for Monday Night Raw, as well as I will be live as well. He will be doing predictions for Royal Rumble in the next couple of weeks. All prediction videos that I will give my predictions will all be done on Dave's channel.
Yes, sir.
So if you don't want to miss my predictions, go and subscribe to Dave. But yes, thank you for watching, and we shall see you all later. Peace out.
Bye.